an excuse, I guess. But regardless, you're here with us right now for Xeno versus Dill. Starting things up once again on Kalos. Been a bit of a popular pick tonight.
And I feel like this is a stage that definitely benefits both of these characters because the way that Dill is just able to really menacingly keep you off stage on Kalos, making most out of the platform is really, really scary. But a character like Young Link definitely gets a lot of mileage off of it as well. But Dill trying to punish the end lag on the up B, forgetting that Young Link has practically no end lag on all of his moves, able to shield his attempts to F smash him.
Yeah, now that move's recovery is super lenient. Like, Xeno can get away with criminal murder and he'll be safe. But I'm really glad that you brought up how good the stage is for both these characters, because I feel like once one of them really gets their game plan going, that kind of momentum can snowball so hard, because the stage favors a lot of juggling, a lot of projectile pressure, and both of these characters don't really have, much as far as struggle is concerned, killing in any which direction to the stage.
Yep. Xeno is getting his attempt to boomerang stuffed out by the neutral B. Almost getting that gyro into down smash, but unfortunately Young Link's tech roll is a little bit too far. Wow, he got the good something into down tilt and was trying to convert a fire arrow off on it, but Dill had enough time to throw out a forward arrow before that happened, and that looks like it's going to be the up throw. A character like Young Link, so light. You know, he's a tiny boy. You know, he's gonna be dying early to those things.
But Rob, big robot, he's gonna get hit by damn near anything, and that's what's gonna tie things right on back up.
The down tilt forward is a little bit of like a DI check as well, very, very similar to Gunich's, but I feel like really, really consistent, a little bit more consistent as well. Still able to clean up the stock though.
You're like Dill recognizing that his grab is worthless in this matchup, so he's just gonna swing with down tilt. I mean, with the kind of frame advantage that you get out of down tilt being able to allow you to strike on opponents and follow up so effortlessly, you may as well. And I think he's been putting fantastic use to his down tilt pressure in not just tonight, but especially this set, right off the bat. Keeping up with Xeno is no easy task.
And I also just really want to point out, I love right now Dill's use of the drag down up airs. He was able to get so much mileage off of it just a little bit earlier. Actually, has to find a way to land that's not neutral air dodging on top of a character like Rob, who has vertical kill confirms, the up tilt, the up air, or maybe just a grab or an up smash. So all of those things are something you have to be looking out for, and maybe Xeno might want to opt for drifting to ledge like that. Right now, Dill is just throwing out the gyro and just seeing how is Xeno gonna be responding to this, but Xeno responding beautifully with use of the fire arrows there.
Another tool that I like that came out of Xeno is the fact that he tried to use lingering air to check Dill's air dodging, just to maintain that pressure. The fact that Xeno just keeps on pressing the gas in these situations is really commendable, because he's not letting up any of this pressure that he builds up. And he's on track right now for tying up the stock count again, despite how heavily Dill let it into him in the second row of stocks. And even using the top to his own merits. All right. You'll love to see it.
And right now, just calling out Dill's attempt to down tilt on his shield with that neutral air. Actually, I love the way that Xeno is committing off stage. You saw him with the falling back airs, you saw him with the falling neutral airs, still able to up B. And that is so risky when you have a character like Young Link, who has a very, very exploitable recovery. But Xeno is just recognizing the fact that he cannot let Dill have the stock any longer than he needs to right now.
Had a good recovery with the bomb, lets him come on back, but that's so much damage that he's already taken into this. And Nair's going to annihilate Rob at 202%, but at what cost? At what cost?
The up throw was not quite enough to take it, even on the Kalos platform. I love the use of the bomb there because he effectively prevented. I feel like there could have been a bigger punish there, but wow, Young Link with the backhand hand still able to snap onto the Kalos ledge. I love the fact that he made the most out of the little drift that Young Link has, mixing up the time and making sure he's not going to get spiked.
All right, Xeno almost made that comeback. That was really dangerous.
Yeah. I mean, just the lingering hitbox of the neutral, it's just so ridiculously active when you're at 170%. You're as light as Young Link is. Yeah, it's like you could get, he could breathe on you and you're going to lose your stock, you know?
Feeling deep thought with these bands. The worst part about it is that any stage that's really good for Rob is also good for Youngling. So you're at best bringing him to a neutral stage. And the deny is going to go to FD and Smashville. Okay.
Yep.
So
he's smart enough to ban stages like Yoshi or Battlefield because those aren't stages that are necessarily very preferable to Youngling. Youngling really likes flat stages. Youngling really likes to limit a lot of character like Rob's mobility.
Right.
They're going to be opting for Unova, and I didn't even get to see what music choice that was, but I'm very glad that they went back and did it because nothing makes the set more exciting than a little bit of spicy Pokemon music.
Of course. The Pikachu Unova was a pretty strong one, too. Like, it's a little bit tighter of space while still giving a similar platform layout.
But not even just that, the lack of the edge platforms will make it a lot easier for XO to come back versus Dill. I feel like those like protruding platforms really just let Dill set up and punish a lot of XO's attempts to recover. Right now, XO already took 64% in the first 30 seconds of the game. He's looking to get something started, and that gyro placement working out so well, effectively.
Oh, but he missed his jump, had no bomb. Because he had the top, he couldn't pull one. Oh, that's so sad. Either way, it gives Dill a very strong start to game 2.
Yeah, that's a really, really unfortunate, like, early stock from XO there. XO trying to set up something with the boomerang, but Dill is ready just to maneuver around it, trying to get the parry punish, but has to respect the fact that that nair is really, really safe on shield, unless you have a really hard read that Dill is going to shield after he lands with a nair. You shouldn't be committing to those kinds of grabs. Getting the fire arrow into the boomerang. Maybe he used his neutral B a little bit too early there because it fizzed out.
Yeah.
I believe it's like once every 3 seconds. Getting the arrow, and missing his last forward there, unfortunately.
And once again, another top confirmed goes in favor of Dill. It looks like this game 2 is running away from extra. Oh, Dill looking a little happy over there at the ledge.
Dill's moving just a little bit.
Just
Have
a little
good
bit.
time. I love that attempt to do the falling back air there. Maybe reading a high recovery there, but regardless, not able to get it off. And right now, like, you see Dill, like, so confident in his play. He knows that I'm 2 stocks up, I'm gonna play back, I'm gonna make you come to me. But XO is able to net that kill.
Yo, you little smirk into the player cam and the 2 taunts? Alright. I want to believe that XO is back in it with that, but we gotta see the play reflect the confidence.
Getting the tether, cancel tether. Just anything that he can to, like, mix up his timing, make sure to throw off Dill's timing on his ledge traps. XO has to keep his head covered. He cannot underestimate Rob's just ability to, like, drift all the way to you with the falling neutral air.
You know, that being said, we saw XO make the comeback in the previous game. And here he is sitting already as the tied stocks. Even though he's bleeding, this is very doable. Like, Dill only just barely won game 1.
Yeah, and it was really, really unfortunate for XO there because he tried to get something started with the boomerang, but that would actually blank with the F smash getting the double parry into the up B. That's going to be a parry into up tilt, up air. But Dill not ready for the fact that XO was going to neutral air dodge, opting for the fade back boomerang, though Dill was really, really ready with his shield. And XO has to be careful with those aggressive, like, comeback spawns to stage like that. When you Rob, you have back air, you have neutral air, you have down tilt, you have all of these options that can just, like, stuff. They can just say, hey, buddy, are you coming up with an attack? I have hitboxes bigger than yours. GG's.